Ralph Levitt, KX4 News. We're standing here today with Ron Kapita, one of the ace Jewish fishermen.
Also known as Ron the Ripoff.
Ron, what makes a good Jewish fisherman?
These are the nutrients right here that make a
Wait,
good.
wait. We've got to come around so we get away from the back.
You're ruining the spontaneity.
Okay, go, gentlemen.
Nutrients.
Get close together.
Nutrients makes a good Jewish fisherman. We don't have lox and bagels, but we do have these nutrients. We have your corn, candies, and you have your pistachios. And we also have women, but they're not in camera range, and we won't because our wives would.
Move in close.
Would you consider this to be the secret of your success in catching the large walleyes that you've had in the last few years?
How many walleyes have you had in the last few years?
The pistachios.
Well, this is a family show. We can't talk about the
That's right. The secret of our success is the person standing behind you. He keeps us fed.
You mean the cameraman?
The full stomach. The full
Joel,
stomach.
that's
is
right.
The secret of
Joel.
Should we go take a look at Joel? Let's see the secret to our
Does this have anything
success.
to do?
Joel,
Yes,
tell us the secret to our success.
I can't tell you anything right now.
We rub those all over our body. You don't eat it.
What are you cooking, Joel?
I'm cooking potato knishes for the first time in my life,
Potato knish.
and they're
They
not going
look
to
like
be ready.
fat frisbees.
They look like sick fat frisbees. They got onions in them.
Okay, getting back to this interview.
Back to the interview.
Did you get that food here?
Yeah.
I would like to know when you ever go out fishing if you're eating all the time. Or doesn't it matter?
Yes, you must eat all the time. The truly great fishermen of our 20th century eat constantly. They've always got something in their mouth.
Does this have anything to do with the technique of going out on a boat or casting bait or anything?
Boats are unimportant. A full stomach, you've got to eat. A really true, good Jewish fisherman always has a Norwegian guide.
Do you want to point out?
That's another.
Wait a minute, gentlemen. Do you want to point out some of the hors d'oeuvres? This is not lunch. This is just hors d'oeuvres.
The appetizers
Yes.
here. Could you point out some of this ethnic food? Is this Norwegian?
No, this is not Norwegian. This is your traditional
Point to it.
Jewish
I'm
fare.
focusing on that.
What do we got here? We got your pastrami. I think this is pastrami. Immediately goes right to the arteries, which is wonderful. We've got, what is this? This is the
Turkey's pastrami.
This is the turkey pastrami. This is corned beef, roast beef, chicken wings. They get you going in the morning, believe me. You have to be out on the lake by 5 in the morning. You eat these chicken wings the night before, and I guarantee you have to be out on the boat at 5. You'll be up by 4. I'm not going to tell you what you do.
Before we get the animal lovers upset in the audience, these chickens were killed properly before they were amputated.
Yes,
We want to make that perfectly clear.
that's right.
We do not have a whole forest of chickens running around without wings.
Interview Larry. Interview Larry.
Let me explain the secret of fishing.
Working hard, too.
The secret of fishing is before you throw the bait into the water, you just look over the water, you look down, and you yell, "Essen gesundheit!" And then the fish just eat it up. First they're going to eat, then we'll talk later. First you eat, and then they come right in the boat, and then that's how we do it. We are terrific.
Great.
Is this a candid
Now,
pose?
you have to go in and get Marky. He's in there sleeping.
Oh yeah, get Marky.
This is the
Yeah.
truly great Jewish fisherman. Well, you'll see what the truly great Jewish fishermen
Here's
do.
the great
It's
Jew.
pretty easy from what I understand. Can you see the dog?
Mark, would you like to tell us the secret to fishing?
Yes.
Get up early.
All
in the
that
morning.
eating is hard
He
work, isn't it,
just
Mark?
had a tremendous erotic encounter. That's why he's resting.
With a pastrami.
The
Go.
lunch was unbelievable. I tell you, Mark Fassman isn't in the room, but what he can do with a kosher salami rivals anyone that I know. I'll tell you that.
Tell us the
I think
menu.
the first 6 courses were a little bit ridiculous, but the 7th course is okay.
What was on the menu, Ralph?
This used to be a
we
25-pound.
We had hot dogs, we had knishes, homemade, chopped fine by our expert cook and social director. We had all kinds of chicken wings that were left over from last night because he only had enough to feed an army of 400. We have
You know what these are?
potato chips, all kinds of other things.
What are
Condiments.
These are. No, watch the land. These.
It's okay now. They're
You know what
protected.
these are?
What are these?
These are condoms that we borrowed from Bigfoot. And we're using them to collect the meat. We forgot to bring baggies. This is going to be edited for family viewing.
Show us where the knishes are. Point to the knishes.
Knishes are right here.
This is PG-13.
There's two knishes right in here. I'm sure I can't show
Here,
you.
hold this bag.
I don't have it.
I just want to tell you that in honor of Leo, who could not be with us on this trip, which
You made
was
his
very
version.
unfortunate, but in honor of Leo, we did circumcise all the hot dogs.
That's right.
We ate Leo's portion, by the way.
Where are there more? This is an 8-iron. Now let me show you how to swing an 8-iron. The key to a successful swing is the swaggle. You must, and I repeat, you must swaggle first.
Okay, Marky. Keep grabbing 15 minutes at a time. I'm going to show you.
You're on.
You're on. Let's show the fish. Mark, tell how you caught the fish. Mark, talk. Good.
Say something, Mark.
Stuck the line in the water. I pulled it in, there was a fish. We did this over and over again this morning. The son of a gun. Watch the big northern. The secret is experience. And it's Zengebrochen before you put the fish in the water, the leech in the water each time. It's also having holy leeches. We had Ralph this morning. Leo wasn't here, but we had Ralph. Just like with the hot dogs today, we had Ralph circumcise the leeches. And they were so irresistible to the fish.
Mark, move closer to Leonard.
No, go. Oh, sorry. They were so irresistible that the fish just grabbed them. Right, Mark? Must be. Right.
All right, I'm getting the fish now. I'm spinning back. I'm going at the fish now.
Oh, holy fish. See this one? Beauty.
I'm zooming in on those.
Get the t-shirt?
All right, I'm going to get the T-shirt right now.
T-shirt. Not my face. The t-shirt.
I got the T-shirt.
Great.
And now I'm going up to your face again. There you are.
I'm having a great time here, Mom. Please send money and cookies.
I'm going to turn off now.
Yeah.
Is a picture of Pelican Lake taken from the main cabin at Bear Hills. There's Larry's beautiful boat. And now, we pan around to the rest of the lake. This is your typical Minnesota lake. Big lake. In fact, there's Mark. Mark, you want to say hello for the camera, Mark?
What?
You want to say hello?
Oh.
And you want to tell us any more about catching fish? Yeah?
All you have to know is where to fish.
Right.
3 years we finally caught them.
Okay, point to where we caught the fish. It's out there, right?
Somewhere out there. It was in the water, I know
It
that.
was in the water. Mark's pretty sure it was in the water. I think that's the place out there. We're panning slowly. Is that a white? No, there it is. There is the famous white boathouse off of which the fish were caught. There's a picture of the cabins. To the cabin where we're staying.
Do I have to say something?
Yeah.
What is there to say?
Tell us how you picked this cabin, Joel.
I picked this cabin
Yeah.
because they asked me what number cabin I wanted. So I said 69.
How'd you pick the resort?
I picked the resort. I didn't pick it. Ron come and picked it.
Yeah?
He picked it because we wanted to go in style. This place is style.
How'd you pick the menu?
Menu I don't pick either. There's a long tradition going back follow that long tradition.
How'd you come up with? We had chicken wings this year for the first time. How do you view it?
For the first time, they were a hit. They were a hit partly because Leo wasn't here. Leo doesn't like chicken wings. So I bought him turkey breast. But since Leo, I brought him turkey breast thinking he was coming, but he didn't come. So now we have turkey breast too. But chicken wings went over well, even though Leo probably would have not liked them. I think they should become part of our tradition.
Well, tell us the recipe for the kishkes. I'm sorry, knishes.
I don't like kishkes.
Knishes.
The recipe for the knishes is mashed potatoes and fried onions. That's it.
Nothing else.
Basically, and then matzah meal. That's the only three things you need with a little pepper, and they're delicious.
Salt?
Salt, pepper.
How do you cook?
You cook them. You make a pancake of the mashed potatoes and. Oh, you got eggs too. I'm sorry, eggs. You take mashed potatoes, eggs, matzah meal. You make pancakes out of those, and then you fry up the onions, and you put the onions on, right on the pancake, and then you put another pancake on it so that you have like a sandwich, 2 pancakes with onions in between. And then you put them in the oven at 400 degrees for about 40. Oh no! Then you roll them in a matzah meal, and then you put them in the oven at 400 degrees.
Anything else you want to tell your descendants?
I would like to tell my descendants that I had a very happy life, and this is part of it.
Another view of the lake from ground level. Now we're going to walk towards Larry's boat and talk to Larry about what it's like to own a boat. Okay, Larry, get in the boat, and sit down, we'll talk.
This is our fishing transportation for 4 Jews but no fish. There's a standing rule. You can come in the boat, but you're not allowed to catch any fish in this boat. Oh, there's Ron.
Tell us how you caught all the fish this morning, Larry.
Well, we went out fishing early in the morning, fished for 4 hours, and after a great deal of expertise, we managed to come in with 1 bullhead.
Not even kosher.
And you heard 4 Jews simultaneously say, "Blech! Yuck!" No one wanted to get it off the hook. It was disgusting.
So tell us, why is this fishing weekend such a success?
This is a fishing weekend, the end all fishing weekend, because Leonard is with us, and we're all together having a ball.
Great. You don't think it's because of the fishing that it's a success?
If we had to depend upon the fish, we would be in big trouble.
What do we do?
We have polka, we have gluttony, and everything.
Tennis?
And tennis.
And gluttony?
Golf.
And golf.
Because without that, if we had to depend upon fishing, we'd be in big trouble.
All right.
You gonna look at that boat? That's my next boat. That's the one I'm gonna buy, after this one. This is a private residence across the bay, and we're going to buy that for our fishing group and play
You want to zoom towards
non-ending poker games for $1 million stake. As you can see, our lodge is rather luxurious compared to the Hoot Owl, which was a hole in the wall. There is our glorious fishing leader, and we're going to really miss him when he's gone. But he has already promised to come back and fish with us every year.
That's we caught the walleye.
That is the famous walleye boat. The one that they caught that massive amount of fish on.
Wait, here. I gotta get a picture of this.
Picture of what?
I'm going to show how we enter the boat. Whenever you enter the boat, you kick the mezuzah, and then you get in. A little pinching doesn't help. Doesn't hurt.
It doesn't help sometimes either. And then we go up to the cabin. We're going to go all the way?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to our cabin to do what we spend half our time doing, which is nosh.
Yeah.
The other half is mostly eating, but that's maybe only 2/3 of the time. Actually, we plan to buy the resort, and we're going to have little nosh stops along the way. So as we go up to the cabin, we can reach into the cups and nosh along the way, so we shouldn't get hungry anytime. And when Larry buys his new boat, we'll have nosh stations on the boat also.
Okay, go ahead.
You'll notice as I approach the camera, my hands start to tremble in anticipation of the wonderful goodies that we have there.
Hold it.
Right now, let's do it.
Hold it. Sit down. Get away from there. Now go and sit down.
Okay, I'll finish the walk. Ready?
Yeah.
Of course, even though my hands tremble with anticipation, I can't resist a little relaxation from the heavy work of fishing and eating and tennis and eating and golf, eating, poker, and gluttony.
Mark walleye. All right, Mark, tell us how you caught him. Turn him to the side so we can see how big he is. How did you catch it, Mark?
I caught it with leeches. And frankly, I don't know. I just came up. It was a lot of fun. Great excitement.
How long did you play it?
Oh, probably about a minute or so. You kept pulling way down. You kept saying it was either a large walleye or northern. You were right.
How did it feel?
Felt great.
Now Ron is going to complain. Ron, come on.
What?
Say what you said before.
You got walleyes over there that we threw back in
Any more fishing to do?
because they were small.
Show
I
us-
did not catch any of these fish, by the way. The 2 walleyes that I threw back, well, I caught 2 walleyes, but I threw them back in. They were babies. They were the size of those.
You have proof that you caught those?
Yes, right there. He's my witness.
That big one could have eaten those for bait.
In fact, we had one of these little ones. We pulled a minnow out of it.
This one, I'm forming this northern right here. I'm feeling an emotional, physical attachment to. I don't know. There's just something about his teeth and lips. Something I say.
You're going to take him with you tonight?
Give him the fish.
Here, pull you in or what?
And this is the Fair Hills Resort. Swimming pool wasn't quite ready today, but it's filling up nicely. And we have the walk up from the boat launching area to our cabin up the hill. At the hill you can see where we live in. Tranquility. We are back at home Shabbos evening with dinner in preparation. Chopped liver, pickles, applesauce, collard. And Joel working his fingers to the bone. What a ball bust.
Terrific, huh?
Maybe we can show them.
Forget it.
Shalom
Shevachim gam yachad, hinei ma tovu manayim, hinei ma tov, Shevachim gam yachad, hinei ma tovu manayim, Shevachim gam yachad, hinei ma tov, Shevachim gam yachad.
In case somebody was wondering what's the center of our activities, I'm focusing in on the poker table.
How does Sim Shalom go?
Sim shalom. Sim shalom tova uvracha.
Is this barbershop? He's a quartet.
Joel, could you point out the different foods?
These are kosher
These
pickles.
are olives.
This is
These are
chopped liver.
sour tomatoes. These are sour pickles. Chopped liver.
This chopped liver goes right to your arteries and closes everything shut.
the chicken soup.
Chicken soup. This is white bread from Lincoln Delicatessen.
This is the
and
guts
this is
from the
challah
fish.
from Alice, right?
Alice's challah.
This is salt, and that's saltless or low salt crackers. And this is horseradish for Ron's brisket. This is light salt just for Ron to look at because he doesn't use it anyway. And this is ketchup. I don't know why that's out here. And this is
I like
Reynolds
ketchup
wrap
with my
because
brisket.
I think Leonard forgot to put the Reynolds wrap back in the case.
Stop filming.
And here are the M&Ms. Here are the M&Ms. Sit down and we'll get started.
All right, we're going to focus. Joel, how did you make the chicken soup?
With chickens.
From scratch, from a can?
Scratch.
From scratch. Tell us again.
Larry is holding up Kugel, but I like to call it Kegel.
That's an
These are
exercise.
potatoes from the brisket. Green beans, the only good, healthy food on the table.
And no one will touch those.
Brisket. Chopped liver.
What's the red stuff, Joel?
The red stuff is this apple and cherries. It's apples and cherries, right? That's what it is. It's apples and cherries.
And gentlemen, how's the food?
The food is
Delicious.
extremely good.
Fair.
This is one of the better Jewish
This
restaurants
is
in Detroit
horseradish.
Lakes.
This will clean out your sinuses instantly.
One of the better Jewish restaurants in Detroit Lakes, I must admit.
Yes.
I would recommend it. I think it's got
Joel's Delicatessen.
4+ on the
Guaranteed to give you enough gas.
Dunkin'
What'd you
Lipschitz
say,
rating
Mark?
was 4.
This meal is guaranteed to give you enough gas to get you back to Moorhead.
I didn't
Without
hear
you taking a car.
This stuff is just the appetizer. You're in big trouble.
Yeah, if this is the first course,
Yeah.
I'm a dead man.
Yeah.
This is better than foreplay. Girl, don't watch this. I'm looking for a very lean piece. Take my word for it.
Ask for comments on Joel's cooking and the quality of the meal. Ron?
Can I talk about diarrhea?
You
No.
said that right.
Oh,
Let's talk about
this meal. Does this tell you anything about the meal? Easy in, easy out. It was just delicious. It was just unbelievable. May I have the Tums now? Here you go.
Okay, Mark?
The only thing I can say about this meal is that I'm glad that I kept my hands away from Ron's plate.
He would have been like this.
Pearl, he ate everything that was bad for him. The chopped liver.
I didn't touch the chopped liver. Honest.
Listen,
I didn't touch
we
it.
had light salt for him and he didn't even eat it.
Didn't eat it.
Because there was not enough salt content.
Didn't eat it. Don't believe me, Pearl. I was just as pure as the driven snow.
Yeah, as usual.
Larry?
I want you to know that everything here tasted like poison and very small portions. Not quite enough.
Dr. Levin.
This was a very satisfying meal, no question. And I think this restaurant is, I would recommend it because the mail-oxes and after-dinner mint is a nice touch.
Shall we look at what's been eaten? First of all, notice, has anyone touched the green beans? Is there a green bean missing? Not a one.
We're going to use it for
Focusing
bait.
in on the green.
It's just for show. It's plastic.
That was gonna.
We had last time. As I recall,
I reckon bring this out every year. Every year we bring it up.
We're gonna use some bait. We're gonna catch the healthiest walleye.
Joel, what do you have to say for
I have
yourself?
nothing to say. It's very.
To say for Joel.
3 cheers for the
Just want to let everyone know that I threw away briskets larger than this.
Wait a second. Don't. Here, we'll put it. Wait, no, wait. For tomorrow night.
I'm going to
We
focus in
still
on
have to clear the digestion of this.
Oh.
this is tomorrow night's dinner. I think it's going to be enough. I'm not sure.
What about the rest of it? That's Ron's portion. Where's ours?
big enough. Throw them back. We'll get the bigger ones.
Those really are big steaks.
I don't care if it's cloudy or brown.
Are
you on?
Yes, I am now.
I did better tonight than usual, which means I lost less than usual.
The only problem is I can't find Larry. Where is Larry Fisher?
I did.
He
Larry,
and Judge Crater must be out together.
Jerry, Larry has wasted away.
Where is Larry?
He's just a puddle of mush.
You know, here today, gone tomorrow.
I did so well tonight. Not well enough to have an eruption. I mean, not well enough to get really excited.
Why did you put it
But
all
I
out?
did great.
I didn't put it all.
Why?
This is the super pot.
This is
Oh, what do we
Super
got
pot.
out there?
This is
Super
mini
Pot
pot.
4.
Are we going
This
to take
is
a quarter?
this is $2 here, and each time you take a quarter.
That's not much.
This is the super
Super
pot.
pot, not.
But at least another
We didn't, well, we didn't play very much.
Another dollar would empty us here.
All right, then never mind. We'll do
Forget it. We'll go with this. We didn't play.
Either that or then don't give a quarter out each round.
We don't need a super pot anyway.
See, we're arguing.
We
We
never,
never
do this.
argue, but tonight we're arguing. See, I got Gornish here. I've had the worst luck, Pearl. It's your fault.
Okay, quarter each round. Whoever wins.
Jack. See what I mean? Queen, Jack.
King wins.
King takes a quarter. Hi.
Nothing.
King 2, maybe.
King 2, what could
King Queen.
Queen, gee. Joe, it's not fair.
8.
Help. I got a little sunburn, but I'm all right.
4.
See this hand?
Larry's got a
Little
flush
burn,
ring.
but nothing
5.
Very
3.
flushing. Ralph
10.
low.
3 spades.
Three spades is Gornish.
Take a. You got a straight.
Larry's got a straight except for
Jack.
one diamond.
9. Is there a pair? Are there any pairs?
Pair queens.
And I got a pair of
I
jacks.
can bet a quarter.
8. I'm out.
Takes a quarter.
But here we go.
Queenie. 7 is nicht
Give me something nice.
You needed that seven.
There it is.
There it is,
straight.
straight.
8.
Jeez.
A
Pair of eights.
straight.
Oh.
Great.
King. Straight. Pearl.
Pair of kings.
Deuce.
Pair of deuces.
An 8.
Which
I've got a
pretty
straight.
pathetic.
How many more
Take a
cards?
quarter.
Take a quarter.
I've already got a straight.
Not enough. I'll give.
How many more cards do
2,
we
2
get?
or 5. Here goes. No. Yeah. Okay.
We get.
Take 'em
I
off.
just want
No,
a
that's
quarter.
not-
That king will do it for me.
10. 10. Jack. Queen. Oh no.
No.
I know. We get one more
One
card.
more card. What are you doing?
8. Nothing. 7.
Leonard,
Nothing.
your king would have done it for
5.
you today.
Nothing. 5. Nothing. Who? Brian, you get
I
a
still
quarter.
haven't-
Take a quarter.
Thank you.
Give me a king, please.
No. I need the king.
How many
Yeah.
clubs you got?
4.
You're out. Get that out of here.
Get lost.
Joe,
Ace.
deal me a piece.
What's that
Did
ace
he
do
win
for you?
anything?
Straight.
Do you have
Yeah,
to
another
play?
ace. Another ace would help.
No.
him a lot.
No. he has
4
no
diamonds, 3 hearts.
No, it's
He's got a good
Another
low.
king.
That's it.
Oh, it's a straight.
Straight beats
Straight.
straight.
Great. I was going to say, what the hell's 3
Yeah,
K?
no way.
No.
Bathroom is clear left.
It's a tradition that when you get a king, unexpected on a draw,
Two pair.
you get excited.
Pearl,
He's a
I
winner.
want this pot. I'm just going to take this. But with my luck, it's a
It's
small
all you'll
one.
ever get.
It's not a biggie. It's a small.
But he tried, bro.
I tried.
Listen, he played that game with more skill than he played all night.
The smartest play of the night
for Ron.
I did it.
This game.
I did it my way.
Now taking pictures of the.
What bothers
We're
you?
discussing the Cedra of
See,
the
what
week.
bothers me, there are two things
Not
about
so.
it. The sexism and
It's almost a pig and
bed is almost
You
a
can let it run.
revenge
Yeah.
thing. And there's also the stupid rituals involved. I mean, I don't understand these stupid rituals.
Well, there
Maybe for that time.
for that time, but there's the what is it doesn't say anything about how we should. It's counter to what we believe in today.
No.
So maybe the lesson to learn is what the Torah says.
Anymore.
It's a lesson to how things have changed over the centuries.
Sure, it's
One
a history
thing,
book.
one thing you got to say is that they don't stone women, they don't whip her, they don't, throw her out. All they do is give her guilt.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of
Drinks
guilt.
this stuff, and if she's guilty, all these things she'll worry about, and the guilt will come. So in effect, it's a very Jewish way of punishing someone, isn't it?
Lay it on.
Just lay it on the
That's where it
guilt.
started.
Yeah.
Right there, that's where it started. There's the Jewish.
See, the thing is that if she's wrongdoing, her stomach will distend and her thighs will get flabby. It'll happen when she turns 40 anyway.
That's
So
why-
it's a big deal.
Maybe that's why all these women are walking around like that.
Yeah.
So I want to know how come I got that and I didn't do nothing.
You're a man. That has nothing to do with
Doesn't
it.
count. Doesn't count. Well, let's get on with
Let's
this
move on.
service.
Let's move
Get on with the
There's a lot
service.
of different
What
ways
bothers
to
you?
get
Something bothered you.
Yeah, because it doesn't. I can't apply it to modern life.
Here come the maids.
Here comes the maids. Get the maids as they come through the door.
All right, next is Aleinu, guys. Should we go on?
We have to stand, don't we?
Yeah, stand up.
We didn't even stand for the Shema. We didn't
No,
stand
you're supposed
for
to
the-
sit for that.
Yeah.
Traditionally, it's just Reform introduced standing.
Okay, where are we?
Because they didn't have anything else to do.
Aleinu, it's the next page.
Oh, there it is.
Just a half hour, just 15
15 minutes.
Sure.
All right, where
We're
are
never going to get the rib this place. Aleinu.
The next to last.
Bereshit.
Ratzon.
Adama shelo sam chalkeinu kahem. Vigor aleinu kikol hamonam. Venagorim mishtachavim u'omim. Lifnei melech malchei amlachim. HaKadosh Baruch Shehun V'ne'eman Wait, there's something by the Melech al kol haaretz. Bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad. U'shemo, u'shemo, u'shemo from Carmen.
Adonai lam asher molach
Tom Raquel.
Yisir nivra Yeit nasa b'chefzo kol azai melech shemon nikra Yacharei yilon agol levado yilon nara V'hu hoya v'hu hohem V'hu yisir nara Sheni lam shelo ha'chira V'liveshim v'lisachli lo ha'on v'ha'mizra V'hu eini v'chagoli v'zortevi v'yizora V'hu yumanosli v'nasko sidi yomekra V'yano v'ruchi v'yesi shan v'yadira V'ruchi v'yasi Adonai li v'lo
Treyai Martyrs.
Okay, well, I'd like to introduce you to our religious retreat, Temple Beth El. And this is where the burnt offerings are taken. This we say for
What was the
Elijah.
burnt offering last night?
Last night we burnt everything, and this morning we burnt the bagels, so we've been offering quite a bit. Come around to the side, I'll show you the rest of the building. caravan of cars, and in it is contained everything edible known to mankind, which we have now put mostly in our stomachs. And around this side are the steps leading up to heaven, which we haven't managed to go up yet, thank goodness. Come around here.
We're going to get a view of the cabin here. There's the porthole into our place. It's the rest of the cabin. Now we're coming around the back.
I want to show you. It may be just a little hard to see, but if you look way out there, you can see the tennis courts, and we're only
I'm
about
focusing in on it.
okay. We're only about 100 yards away from tennis. At any moment, if a tennis urge strikes us, we can just run right over and play a quick game of tennis. And just beyond there at the golf course.
Yeah, up there is golf.
Did you see the pool? Have you shown anybody the pool yet?
No. We're
Come
back.
over here. I'll show you the pool.
We're backing to see the cabin. Coming over to see the pool.
Now look down here and you can see the pool, which is filling up with water about a teaspoon at a time. And we figure in 1 month it'll be full and we can swim in there.
There's the pool. Our easy chair. We haven't shown them the easy chair.
I'm not sitting in that thing under those circumstances. Come over here, I want to show you the boat. If you just swing it around here and you look through the trees, you should be able to see the boat. And we just go right down there and we catch as many walleyes as we want to whenever we get a little hungry and we haven't got enough food. We just go down there and get a few walleyes, fry them right up. So just right down.
Very good.
This is the retreat.
Very nice. End of. As Larry walks into the cabin to eat our eighth snack of the day.
Eat our 8th snack of the day and also our 3rd nap of the day.
Now we can see what Joel does during most of the vacation. He is our chief cook and bottle washer. Hello, Joel! Mark spends most of his time doing pressing and snacking. Caught him in the act. I just want to catch you.
You don't have that.
Catch you in the process.
That's funny.
Woo!
I'm gonna change it to my tennis stick.
And there's Mark eating again.
Maybe you can put it away.
Oh, he's cleaning up. I thought he was eating. These guys are doing the cleaning up.
Here's the fashion plate. Ralph is going to play sacred tennis with a kippah now.
Now, this is the
Twist around a little so we can see the whole outfit. There we go. All right. Mark, your turn. Twist around. We can see everything. Yeah. Joel, a little bow. Thank you. Turn around so we can see you, Joel.
Now this, this is a backhand.
Wow.
Son of a gun.
Turn around so you can see your tachas. Ah, beauty. And off we go to the... Ralph is serving. A double fault. Yeah.
You play the next game. Okay, 15 off. Which side? Oh, right on.
15, Rocket Ralph Levitt is about to serve one of those blistering serves. He's up, he delivers. Oh, into the net.
Didn't even hit the net, hit the ground first.
However, take heart. Rocket serves again, a light serve. Joel scores 30-30. Rocket Ralph is about to serve to Large Larry. Larry returns a wide serve. Fisher's in position. Serve is delivered. Oh. Okay, this is for the game. Wide serve. Receiving the serve is Mark, not so fast, Fastman. Serve is in. And it's deuce.
Out.
Look in from here, folks. I think
Yeah.
that looked in from here, folks. Second serve, up. Well,
Out.
could be. Add out. Good first serve. Oh, that is a deuce.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
deuce.
deuce.
Deuce. It was add out. It's deuce again. This is a well-contested game, folks. It's a deuce game, and Rocket Ralph is first serve. In. Oh, good return. Good return. Rocket Ralph. And it's long. Is serving for the win. He hits the net. Second serve. Not so fast. Fastman is ready to receive the second serve. Notice how intent Joel Sharon is. And that is the match, folks.
No.
Oh, it's
Deuce
due.
again.
Double fault was an error, but it's not. Long first serve. Larry the Fisher waits to receive the second serve. It's in. And it is in. Oh,
There's famous.
the famous lob. That one is in. The famous lob again. And he hits a winner. He hits a winner.
Deuce again.
This-
Ralph is up and serves. Ralph is consistent.
Ralph's second serve. Coming in. Ooh, Ralph serves for the win. Hits it into the net. It's a little bit of a choke on that serve. Comes. Second serve. And that is it was for deuce. We're all over here praying that it was game, but of course it wasn't. First serve, and it was long. We're all standing over here stiffening like rocks. Second serve is in. Good return. It's in. Oh, a winner, a winner.
Up again.
Ralph was standing. Was that game? Oh,
Capita's on. They're practicing now. Professor Capita is trying to return some, but as usual, he needs his eyesight checked. Here's the other contingent from MSU, Mark Fastman. We're going to hear a lot of grunting and ahhing and groaning today from Leonard Shapiro, who watches that one go by him. All right, they're getting organized for the game. Here's the first serve by Shapiro. It's good. Net play. Fastman, a nice defensive lob, and it is out. Larry serving again. Cross court, nice serve. Backhand by Fastman. Forehand by Fastman into the net, and it is 15 all. This is the first ever Jewish tennis tournament at Fair Hills Resort.
The first Jewish players at.
A long serve by Shapiro, second serve. Fisher hits a nice cross court.
Get in, sucker! Yeah.
You can tell the adjectives by Shapiro are It looks like it was in. 30-15, Shapiro and Capita leading. It's too bad that Shapiro has no emotion in this game. He's rather droll. Rather droll player. Here comes his next serve. Simple serve to Fassman. Cross-court volley. Backhand by Fisher. A great save by Shapiro. Another one. And another save by Shapiro. Fassman hits a long one. And it is 40-15. Shapiro, Capita leading. Rather good play around the net. 40-15. 40-15. Shapiro serving. If you notice, ladies and gentlemen, people moving slowly, they have eaten at least 3 lunches already.
They haven't eaten lunch yet. It's not even 11 o'clock.
They've eaten 3 breakfasts. There's first easy serve. Run up by Fisher. A return. Fassman hits a little one over the net, and he scores on the short return, and it is 40-30. Shapiro Capita. Serving. Fassman hits the forehand. And a miss hit by Professor Capita, and it is now a deuce game.
The offense is weakening.
Fisher hits the return. And it's out, and it is add in. Advantage, Shapiro Capita. Nice serve by Shapiro. Fassman hits a return cross court. And a bad backhand by Shapiro. And it is a deuce game. Fisher calls this a moral victory. Next serve. Fisher hits a long cross court volley. It's in. Another spinning hit. Spinning hit. It is now advantage Fassman Fisher. The bagels are starting to settle to the bottom here as we see Shapiro sluggishly serving. Easy return by
Way out. Beautiful Fair Hills Resort. After a wonderful weekend of eating, tennis, gluttony, poker, piggishness, fishing, excessive ingestion of delicious food, and just all-around fun, we take our leave of the marvelous Fair Hills Resort. Here we see the gate of Fair Hills coming
And I
around.
went to bed finally, and he's in here. I hear him moaning. I don't know what the hell. The bottles are shaking and everything. Larry stayed up and watched.
I don't know whether it's a testament to anything or not.
Then he stayed up and watched.
You two guys are just, I fall asleep listening.
We're coming in. Jesus, look at those tits.
I couldn't fall asleep for hours. This guy fell asleep in the middle.
Are we on?
Yes, sir. You coming in waiting?
Okay, this is your roving reporter Ralph Levitt from KX4 News.
You gotta say,
We're out here.
this is we're the part 2 now.
We're out here, 1988. We're back at Fair Hills, spreading joy and fame to all of our
Nothing
countrymen.
else. We aren't spreading anything else.
And we're hopefully not catching anything else. But we have here our ace fisherman, Babe Shapiro.
Is that Ace
From
or
Deep
Ass?
Woods.
Oh, and we got a story to tell you guys. Come here and listen.
Well, Professor Shapiro, tell us
Well,
about your fishing trip with the guide.
we were
the
with-
details,
Tell
please.
Joel. We were with Ed Berg, Dr. Fish. We've awarded him an honorary PhD in fishology. And Dr. Ed Berg was out there on the lake showing us the good spots. We had Ralph pulled in 2 walleyes, but didn't quite get them into the boat. And then
One in the boat.
Well, that was the third one you got in the boat.
That's right.
But then I pulled into this incredible walleye. Took about 15 minutes to land them. 5 pounds we estimated. Then we caught a few more fish, and I hooked this thing Holy shit, I never felt like this in my whole life. It was like it was a huge rock. I kept pulling, and the line was going like this. How long did it take, Ralph? You were there.
At least 20 minutes.
20,
Between.
at least 30. Sure.
All right, 30 minutes. It was like the old man in the sea. It was just like the poem. I mean, this was his entire existence was fleeting through, and he was pulling and tugging and pulling and tugging, and he might have lost victor control. I don't know. There was a wet spot on the seat afterwards. But tell us about this.
Incredible. I go like this. I say, Ed, what the hell is this? I was even swearing. Ed, what the hell? I never do that.
That's
normally.
true. That's true.
What is this, Ed? Ed says big fish operate that way. They act that way. They don't come up. They just very slowly come. How big does this have to be to go like this? He's 10, 12 pounds. Holy shit! What's the biggest fish you caught? 7 pounds. My God, I can't believe it.
He was screaming.
And
He
we
said, "I'm going to
bring
break the line. I'm going to break the pole. I'm going to break everything."
And then we bring it up, and we see it. And here it is.
You saw it here first, folks. This is an exclusive from KX4.
And we're going to go weigh it now.
It was really 10 pounds. Other than that, though, this was certainly the highlight of the fishing trip so far. But tell me, did we catch anything else? There will be some further photos to follow exclusively
Film at 11. All right, now, wait, Mark.
Very talented leech.
I lost the leech from that.
Mark and I caught absolutely nothing, but we had a good time.
Now,
Ron
you want to
and I
define what you mean
caught
by
nothing.
good
We had a
two men
rock
alone on a boat?
got our asses cleaned.
Who cleaned it?
Fisher hits the ball like there's no tomorrow.
Well, it's wooden things with the flat tops, and you stick it in the ground, and you put the ball on top, and it goes a lot further that way. Those little wooden things, you know.
This little round thing he has.
It's
Actually, it's that funny little shaped thing he shoves up his rear end. I don't know what the hell that is.
I don't know.
It makes his eyes spin.
I got only 6 birdies and 12 under par. It was nothing, you know. But he owes me 85 cents.
Nickel today.
What I'm going to do is one more round. This is
All
my,
you need is a knife.
this is my 4th round of golf. One more round, I'm going to turn pro.
Larry really's hitting
I'm
it
going
good,
to
huh?
give
He's
lessons.
hitting it well.
You shot a 50 today.
Actually, I owe it all
Is
to
that your
my
age?
partner, Phil Simon, who kept telling me what number club to use and which side, which end you hold.
Why is he putting his hands in his pockets, though, when he said which end to hold? That I don't know that.
You and Capita,
Capita managed to
you guys should have
terrific
wiped
shot,
their
across the
rear.
road.
Well, we know that Simon outshines us, but
Well, but Capita was able to hit a putt while a dragonfly was licking his tush.
I know, and that's why. And I got that was a hole I got a par on. I felt something nipping at my hemorrhoid, and it felt so good that I kind of helped the ball through into the hole for par. So.
Well, Leo
You want
explained,
your wife to hear this?
Leo explained
I hope. Give her some ideas.
golf course etiquette, and he said that you never talk when a guy is, you know, is
And
about.
he's standing there counting his strokes, 10, 11, 12.
So all of a sudden, when he told me that, I didn't say anything. I see this dragonfly is going up his ass. And I said, well, look, etiquette is etiquette, right? I just let it happen.
Yeah, but he was smiling when he was hitting the ball.
Weather?
Dragonflies.
Nothing's wrong. It's been 2 hours without a meal. Joe, what's wrong?
I want to make an announcement.
Need an hour.
I'd like to
You
make.
know, I don't care about all this competing for golf and competing for tennis and competing for fishing. Let's see who can piss the furthest. That's a macho, a man's thing, right?
All I know is when we were
I
watching
claim
the
the fifth on
photographic
that one.
stuff last night. Larry and I are saying, oh, look at the body in that. Oh, how did he twist his body in that position? And Leo, snoring in the chair, wakes up. Oh, did I miss something? And falls back and says, I don't know. There must be a generation gap here somewhere, right?
So, Joel, we have a presentation to make to you. Before the trip, Alice made the comment that if all the wives would get together to do something like this, there's no way that we would ever have found one of them to volunteer to do all these things that you do for us.
No Joel Sharon.
And as a result,
They're all sane.
we thought it absolutely appropriate to give to you this honorary Jewish mother plaque. And we ask you to use it in good health.
Read it, Joe. Read it.
Show the camera.
Read it.
Not
On
in
call
front of your
24
face,
hours.
Take your hand away
And
from the
Joel,
mother.
Isn't that nice?
after last night's Chinese meal, you have
That's
7
nice.
offers of proposal for
Well,
marriage.
thank you very much.
Absolutely.
I'm sure Leo had nothing to do with this.
Sure, Mom. You got it. We'd like to. How about a speech? Speech. Cooking, love, career, and advice.
Love and career advice.
Splint.
Hey, oh, get your fingers out.
He's a doctor, he has a right.
All right. Before we go to Black, would you say something kind for the camera?
I have nothing to say.
Where's lunch, Mom?
If I didn't like it, I wouldn't do it.
Why is he so
And you guys, I'll tell you something.
Now you tell.
It's all right.
Try it, you'll like it.
Something he's talking with a Yiddish accent. Holds this. And
It's all right, you guys. You don't have to do a thing. I mean, it's okay if I work from morning till night, and you sit there and enjoy yourselves. That's okay.
We never call. We never write letters. We never remember your birthday.
I enjoy it, and it's for your good.
As long as they don't send you to a nursing home, right?
And I don't want you to feel guilty at any time that I'm working and you're playing.
I never
My nomination. We don't want.
This is the boat trailer that until 2 days into the trip held a boat, at which time the trailer was lowered into the water, and the boat, without a plug in it, was lowered into the water and began to sink. The rescue operation was successful with only modest damage. The boat has yet to be used for fishing. KX4 News. Good day. Now returning from a late afternoon golf expedition, Larry Fisher and Dr. Leo Levine. Larry has turned, is about to turning professional.
Well, the disconcerting thing is his balls ended up where mine were. Not as pretty.
So your balls were together, but not pretty.
I don't think I like the way he's talking about my balls. My balls are very pretty. Take a look at my ball. Lovely.
So Mark, how's the diarrhea?
Wonderful.
This too shall pass, right? How about yourself?
It's everything works its way out. Thank you.
Hey. I'm going upstairs. By popular demand, I'm going to get more of Pearl Capita's fruit compost. Compote.
That's the stuff that gave me the runs.
It'd be nice if you knew what to call it.
Whatever you
I've
do.
been practicing for a very long time. So we go out with a slightly portly guy in the opposition, playing with Bill Simon, and Capita and I expected that they would need their checkbooks by the time we were done. And so what happens, we were utterly humiliated. We lost 3 days running in a... Look, never held a club. I mean, it is, it's one of my most mortifying experiences, but it just shows that skill doesn't always out.
Dr. Fisher, what do you find most stimulating about the golf game?
Actually, the part of the game that I like best is coming back and taking a nap afterwards. That's my favorite time. But hitting that little ball into the hole with those little wooden things, the flat tops, that's kind of fun too. And those little
On the other hand, the thing that I like most is winning. Winning.
So
It's like I've always taught my
He
children,
likes it, but he
doesn't
hasn't
matter
had-
how you play the game.
he hasn't had too much experience at it this trip because Phil Simon and I have been just beating their ass the whole trip.
Right. Well, I think I have to go and lie down.
However, don't tell anybody my boat sank because I didn't put the plug in, but don't mention that to anybody.
it was on the earlier footage.
Auctioning off tomorrow all the leftovers. There may be a little leftovers of this, and we've already had high bids per ounce on this magnificent dessert.
What would you describe this magnificent dessert as?
Well, I could describe it perfectly, but the Fifth Amendment protects me from that, so no. Cut. No, it was delicious, actually. It was a delicious dessert, and we're going to have more of it tonight.
The most talked about thing in this particular place
I don't know.
Ron Capita's tool.
I
How do you spell sex?
brought some educational movies along with me, and it's unbelievable. I didn't realize, but I'm with 7 other guys who are so naive
It is just unbelievable.
Including a urologist.
No, the urologist, he kind of fell asleep a couple of times, but that's understandable. You know, he's getting
works
up in
smart, he don't
years, and he's seen it so many times that, you know, he's desensitized. So, I don't know, it would take maybe breasts out to here to turn him on. He's seen them all.
Who are you talking about?
Huh? We're talking about your breasts.
Oh, who are you talking about? Leo?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's desensitized already.
What?
Oh, here comes the
My
table.
take on, would you please? People are starving in Fargo.
Are you kidding? This would feed half of Moorheads. We'll put.
She's having my baby. Oh, that's the wrong song. Wrong song, no. Oh, well. I'm in the...
Phil, it's very important. When you take pictures, you have a keep on. All right, this is Larry's shot. Larry, go to it. Let's
To
go.
come till next we again share the tender beauty of our lovely treasure, Shabbat. More?
Go.
Twisted candles down to one another, firmly gripping, grasping, clinging to the oneness that's springing open.
Okay, what number? Here. Here. It's on the left side of the page.
God is my deliverance. I will be confident and unafraid. She is my strength, my song, and my salvation. In joy we shall drink from the wells of salvation. God will rescue and bless her people. The God of all creation is with us. The God of Israel is our refuge. The Jews of old had light, joy, delight, and honor. So may it be for us. I lift up my cup of deliverance and call upon the Holy One. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam borei peri hagafen.
Next page.
On our way back.
Joel.
Olam borei nesamim.
Holy One of blessing, your presence fills creation, forming the lights of fire. Baruch atah
Adonai
Adonai
Eloheinu melech olam borei hagesh.
I can feel it over here.
Ron?
Yeah, well, let me hold on for a few last precious moments to the peace that is Shabbat. O God, we give thanks for Shabbat. Whole energies combined and linked to your universe, vast beyond wonder. Each Shabbat, season of pain, season of joy, cycles of life faintly recalled become true. Candles flame in awe we watch, as souls fly free in the sweet time of mystery Shabbat.
Ralph?
You separate the holy from the profane, light from darkness, Israel from the other peoples, Shabbat from the 6 other days. Holy One of blessing, you separate the holy from the profane.
המבדיל בין קודש לחול, חטאותינו ימחול, זרענו וכספנו ירבה כחול וככוכבים בלילה.
We should do before that. We
What?
should do Baruch atah Adonai.
Baruch atah Adonai Hamavdil.
Ben Kodesh LeKol, Ben Or LaChoshesh, Ben Yisrael Avim, Ben Yom HaShvi LeSheshet Yimei HaMaaseh, Baruch atah Adonai, Hamavdil Ben Kodesh LeKol.
Shavua Tov, 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 Shavua Tov. A good week, a week of peace, may gladness reign and joy increase. A good week, a week of peace, may gladness reign and joy increase. Amen. Amen, amen.
Simon from KX4 News, Fargo. I'm here today with Dr. Ralph Levitt and Dr. Ronald Capita. Ronald Capita is known throughout the world for his theatrical
Here we go,
excellence as a movie critic. Dr. Capita, can you please tell us what we have here before us on the table?
I don't know. Yes, I can. You may think looking at this that these are raisins. Wrong-go. These are the means of clearing one's bowels. These are not raisins. The plumber gave us. The plumber gave us.
These are used for medicinal purposes.
These are used for medicinal purposes. So,
But
we've gone through about 4 cases of these.
I do. This, of course, is an exotic plant. You will probably remember these from the headlines. This was.
I thought I flushed that away.
No, this was once. This once was in Washington D.C. It attacked Jimmy Carter, but was wrestled to the ground by alert Secret Servicemen and carted away. This was a very important plant. I think. It's attacking me, God.
Let's see, what else do we have that are important?
What are these things? They're multicolored and they seem to have little bugs on the top of them and white colored.
These are suppositories. Mini suppositories. You can either take them orally or anally, whichever your preference is.
This is a very anal group, you know?
These have been
I don't
used
dare to tell you what we do with these bananas.
These have been used for medicinal purposes also, but in excess they cause complete dropout of the Beth cells, Purkinje cells, the white matter. You've probably heard of progressive multifocal leukoencephalopathy.
Yeah.
Well, this is the putative agent. Now, in short doses, it slowly devours the brain. A classic example of that would be Ronald Reagan. In high doses, it completely takes the patient and blows them away. A good example would be William Casey.
These? Please describe for me these brown-colored.
You have to do that.
Shrunken.
These are known as mandlin, and in Yiddish, which is part of the. Well, let's put it this way: certain seeds come out of these in males. We won't talk about that because this is Dr. Levine's private collection.
Dr. Kapita, please describe for us this.
You won't believe this. You put this in water, and a rubber woman appears. I mean, this is what's great.
Oh, this is what you insert.
That's right. You put that in water, and I don't even dare explain.
And this little string that's coming out of here is for retraction.
That's right. That's right. You're right.
Very good, Professor.
I think I'll just put this in my pocket.
I think I've stopped, but how do you stop this thing?
Push the button.
Push it again?
Yeah.
You want to put others on?
Oh, we're ready for
I can't stop
Well,
it.
the question is, who else likes
Tell you
to...
the kind of microphone we got is frozen beefeater. This is the microphone. Speak into the microphone and tell us about your experiences.
Hey, you guys, come
Well,
on!
this is truly a great experience. It's very relaxing, very therapeutic. It is nice that you, Dr. Fisher, were kind enough to be my partner, and we just beat the shit out of Leo Levine and Ron Kapita on the golf course.
Of course,
Even
it
after
did
Ron,
create a disease in your face. I noticed that something's happening. It's getting dark
yeah,
over
this is hair. It's been a problem of mine ever since puberty. But be that as it may, it's very, very comforting to know that we started out by only winning a nickel. We proceeded to win 80 cents the next day and $1.30 today.
What's this I hear about desecration of the mirrors in the bathrooms?
Yes, there are people that took the defeat a little hard and had to write profanity on the mirror. And of course, only somebody of the highest educational standards would do such a thing. But be that as it may, the trip has been wonderful.
How many fish have you caught?
I have caught all that I intended to.
How many times did you say you go fishing?
Well, yes, we went today. We intended to go this morning, but we had a little problem with the boat, in that it seemed a little heavy. Other than that, I did try to go out this evening, but the high wave warning was up for small craft, so we made a prudent decision and decided to stay on the shore and play shuffleboard while drinking gin and watching women.
Speaking of drinking gin, what is it?
This is our shed.
The social activities with women, as you can see.
Should I go over and interview Larry?
Yeah, go over and interview
Show Larry.
Larry Fisher,
A hard day's work.
Right.
playing no peeking.
Notice where his hands are, though. That's very suspicious.
Let's do a close-up.
They're about to go in his pocket.
You never know.
You didn't know
I
that
can
he
see
was,
one
his
hand.
star was, he's got tremendous skills in pocket pool.
Okay.